What it was, what it do, it's your boy King M back again with another one. Man, so real quick, I just want to thank first of all, good morning. Hope everybody having a great day. Second all, I got some shit on my chest real quick that just, well actually, I came across this video. And this video really touched me, you feel me? Because I felt where the guy was coming from, what he said. And it's funny because I actually felt that way waking up this morning. So I want y'all to hear this real quick, and then I'm going to share something else with y'all.
You ever went to sleep and woke up tired? Right. I mean, the mind was never quieted. The mind never received true rest. I'm not happy, but I am at peace right now. I'm talking about pure peace. If I hurt your feelings, I'm going to do it with pure intention. I love you, but I love me more. I got to protect my energy. That's not a crime. When you always living to please others, you're going to always be in a constant state of depression because you're never doing nothing for you. When you start doing things for you to make you happy, then you can make somebody else happy because you're happy. My heart bigger than my body. And when I love somebody, like when I love you, that's why I don't get close to people now. Because when I love you, I don't care about what consequences come. I'm getting up out of my bed at 3 a.m. in the morning for you. I'm going to die for you. I'm going to kill for you. Whatever it means, I'm going to do this. And the love I showed people, I never got that love back. Never. If you don't want me to be the best that I could be, then you're not my friend. And if I'm only your friend when I'm doing what you want me to do, then you're not my friend. Peer pressure is the most dangerous thing on earth. Next to complacency. If you associate yourself with peer pressure or complacency, you're destined for failure. A lot of people can't be alone with themselves. They can't. Right? I can be alone with myself. I don't need to talk to nobody or nothing. I can talk to myself and figure it out. A lot of people.
Alright, so the last part, I just let that play, but yeah. Alright, so quick story real quick. I was locked up, and I was over central bookings, and I was in the dorms, and when I got in the dorms, alright, real quick, I gotta tell y'all this other little backstory before I tell you this part. Alright, so when I was on the street getting high, whatever, I used to cop from different people. Like, you know, you ain't never gonna buy your drugs from the same person. You know what I mean? I mean, some people don't, but I'm saying, like, it was on some, like, I was running in the streets, ripping and running. I was getting out. This when I was in my addiction real heavy. So, you know, I'm chasing that dragon. You feel me? Not literally, but, like, I'm chasing that disease. You feel me? I'm chasing that motherfucking monkey. So I'm copping from, you know, whoever, but I had a few people who, like, I would look for. And two of the guys that I knew, or whatever, they didn't like each other. And, they was both, it's crazy because they was both gang members. One was a crip, one was a blood. For those who know me, for those who don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Myself, I'm a crip as well. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't really, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm older now, so I'm not out there flagging up every day, you know. Unless you part of my set, you ain't even gonna know, you feel me, unless you know. And then I gotta tell you, but for those who don't, you know, that's a whole nother story. I'll tell y'all that story. But, anyway, you on the streets or whatever. I'm in my heavy addiction at the time. I'm caught from two other guys. One's a crip, one's a blood, like I told y'all. Now, the crip dude, me and him wasn't like, he wasn't my crip. It's a saying they say, every crip ain't your crip, every blood ain't your blood, every Muslim ain't your Muslim brother, every homie ain't your homie. Basically stating that just because they're a part of your organization don't mean they got your best interest. Some people in the same organization don't even get along. Like, they hate each other, they want to kill each other. So, you feel me? That's how, and sometimes that actually happens, especially on the streets. A lot of guys get backdoored by their own comrades. You feel me? So, anyway, the guy that was a crip, me and him we didn't hang out. We didn't, like, I don't even know if he knew I was a crip, but I knew he was, because, you know, where he hung at. And the blood dude or whatever, I knew where he was, because, you know, people talk, the streets know. You feel me? So, the crazy part was, these two dudes hustled literally on the same block, probably like a couple, you know what I'm saying, on one end of the street and the other one on the other end, or they'd be across the street from each other. And they didn't like each other, you feel me? I forgot what it was, but they didn't like each other. So, yeah, I mean, me, I ain't gonna lie, shout out to Stories with V, because, you know, I'm kind of getting my little ideas now from him, how I tell my stories, but, I mean, he be knowing the exact words to say, to explain different things, and, you know, I gotta give him his props with that. I still gotta work on that, because, like, some shit I be wanting to, you know, explain. I don't know how to say it out my mouth, if you get what I'm saying, so, and that's what I'm having an issue with right now, but, anyway, them two didn't like each other, and, I would cop from both of them, because they both were selling, you know, drugs. I ain't gonna lie, I was buying crack from them. They both had crack, you feel me? So, I forgot how, you know, we got to the point where basically every time I cop from one of them, oh yeah, this is what it was. This is what I was trying to say. I'm thinking that I'm helping them niggas out. You feel me? By telling, like, I don't know if you want to say I was playing both sides, but I wasn't. You feel me? I was basically like, when I would cop from one, he would ask me about the other one, and I would basically tell him like, yeah, yo was outside today, whatever. I mean, and I think the niggas knew, like, I was saying both of them, like, the niggas was trying to, that's what it was. They wanted me as they sales, so, you know what I'm saying, you know, just, when you, after you've been copping from somebody for a little while, y'all grow a little relationship, so, you know, when y'all see each other, y'all have conversations with other, and that's what it was. We would have conversations, and I would tell one of them, like, say, I'm gonna just say call blood, and cuz, the crip and cuz. I would see blood and be like, yeah, blood, cuz was out there. I mean, he got some good shit today, I ain't gonna lie. Yesterday I seen him, whatever. Like, alright. And I see blood would be like, yeah, man, don't fuck with cuz. I'm telling you, I got this, that, third, you feel me? But I'm like, alright, whatever. So, I don't give a fuck for real. I'm copping from whoever I could get it from at the time. I don't know if he know that or not, but anyway, and I don't even think that's what it was. Like, I don't feel bad when I think about it now. It always just on some bullshit, so we're gonna get to this. So, yeah, I was copping from both of them, and I was, you know, I was saying both of them. I was cool with both of them. That's how I felt. You feel me? Like, on some, y'all want my money, so, you know, we deal with each other. It's a mutual relationship. At least I thought I was cool with both of them, and I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to say. This story, I don't know how to classify it. I guess you could say, but I'm gonna call this karma. because I'm gonna tell you everything that happened. Matter of fact, when karma strikes, you feel me? And when I feel like when cruddy motherfuckers think that they slick, but really they not. Like, I don't know. That's what I'm gonna say. Cruddy motherfuckers think they slick, but really they not. So that's exactly what it was. So I'm cotton from both of them. Blasey. So alright, so that's the backstory. So fast forward now, what I'm saying. We locked up together. So I get over the dorms. I'm over 4 South, I think. Yeah, I was on 4 South. I get over there. When I get over there, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I still remember this like it was yesterday. Now, every time you get over to jail and you get in your you get pretty much in your section or whatever, it's always a certain faction that's pretty much the dominant. You know how it is. It's jail. It's always one gang that got the most. You know what I'm saying? Usually, I'm gonna be honest. In Baltimore, it's usually BGF. They usually the deepest on any tier. And then it's the Muslim brothers. I want to say usually, but sometimes you got Crips running it, or not running it, but it be more of them. You know what I'm saying, no matter who's on the tier, BGF always get their respect. You know what I'm saying? As long as there's enough of them, but even when it's not, like, they always got phones. It don't matter. It could be one of them on the tier. They got phones. You feel me? That's just how it is in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? Muslim brothers, every time I've been locked up, we always had a phone. You know what I'm saying? The Bloods, sometimes. Crips, most of the time. And they like the main four. You know what I'm saying? In Baltimore. I'm talking about Baltimore City jail. I can't speak nowhere else. And I'm talking about over the pen, MTCC, that too. Anywhere where you do pre-trial at. Mainly though, central bookings and over the pen. And I've been over JR too, and mostly all them spots downtown for real. So now we over there. Now, usually, like I said, the Bloods they not a factor. It might be a few of them, but usually never a factor. But they always getting into some shit. I'ma say that. They always getting into some shit. The Crips, not really, but sometimes. Muslim brothers, niggas ain't playing with them. BGF, niggas ain't playing with them. Now, I ain't gonna lie, with BGF, I noticed that they always disciplining their own. You feel me? They always disciplining their own because somebody fucking up somewhere, or they doing some bully shit to somebody. I'm just being 100. In Baltimore City, that's just, yeah, they always got little foxes. They like the henchmen that run around taking orders. They got them motherfuckers taking motherfucking shit and just doing extra shit. But Muslim brothers never on no bull crap. Now, they might be radical at times, and that's basically when they ready to rock out at any minute, any given second. They got short ass fuses and don't care. That's radical. You feel me? That's radical. Is like the brothers that built 9/11 that bombed that place, like ready to die. I don't care. Like extremists. You feel me? Usually when it's like that, they younger brothers. That's usually on the tier, and it's majority of them. But yeah. So back to the story. Excuse me if I'm all over the place, but this shit is, I gotta give it to you how it is. You feel me? So yeah, we get over there. Everything was cool, like, and you feel me? This was the only time, and I checked in. You feel me? So this story will be called I Checked In, the time I checked in, and karma. But I'm going to call it the time I checked in because that's really what, I got a lot of karma stories, but it's the only story where I ever checked in my life. So, and this also going to go back to where I let y'all hear that message back. If you know, you know who it was. I ain't going to say his name. But, yeah, so we over there. They sent me to my bunk. Oh, yeah. This time when we over there in the dorms, it's hella bloods on this tip. Ain't gonna lie, this was one of the only times where I ever seen this many bloods on one unit. Like, they was at least 25 deep up there. That's crazy, right? Yeah, they was deep up there. They wasn't like that when I first got there, but they was like 20 strong. You feel me? But they had them numbers to where as though they had their own phone. And usually they don't have their own phone. Sometimes they do, but most of the time them and the crips share phones. That's just how it go. You feel me? I think this time they had their own phone though, straight up, like wasn't no sharing. And they was getting on the BGF dudes' phones, like they was all over the place at this time. So I peeped this out the break. You feel me? When I get up there, I'm noticing they deep up there. I'm saying they even got a OG nigga on the tier that's like yo. I mean, shout out. His name was Banger. Shout out to Banger, man. I ain't never seen him ever since then, but yo was in there for I think a body or two, and yeah, yo wasn't nothing to be played with. But he was fucked up because he had did some crazy shit running from the police. He jumped the gate or something. When he landed, it was a nail, piece of board with a nail sticking out of it, mad long, and he came down on it, and I guess it went through his foot, but it fucked his foot up, because like when he walked, he would walk with a vicious limp, and I knew that it wasn't faking it. Like you could tell when people faking a limp and when people not faking a limp. You could see the pain in their face, like they hurt because they can't walk right. And I know because I got condition with my legs. You feel me? But that's another story. So yeah, we over there. Basically the blood was over there. You feel me? And he noticed and this how it played out. Like when we first got over there, we ran into each other. Everything was cool at first, but like as a few days went by, yo started being on some shit. Like I remember like one day we was all talking and he brought up back when we was on the streets. Now let's go back when we was on the streets. And he made a situation out of when I would go back and talk to Cuz. Like yeah, he used to go tell Cuz that I was out there trying to make it seem like I was I guess trying to bake him a cake or something. Old time on my daughter. No, I wasn't. You feel me? I was just thinking I'm looking out. Plus, like, you want my money, dog. Like, I ain't buying drugs for you buying drugs for me. So, fucking, he bad. My wife knocked the phone down just now. He, oh yeah. See, I be all over the place. I told you it was like 20 deep up there. And to make it even worse, he had a cousin up there. Or so allegedly, he said. And his cousin was, I think he was a BGF dude. You feel me? Because he used to stay on their phone. And this nigga was locked up. I remember your judge, because we had talked about it. He got caught with a machine gun in the van, and I think he shot somebody. He shot an old lady or something. But like, yeah, he was done. He was still going to trial for his shit, but I think he was fried. You feel me? And he was the working man too, so I remember one day he called me over, then he called his cousin over, and like we got to talking about it, and I'm seeing where the conversation going at. Like I could tell, yo, trying to make it seem like I said I was trying to bake and make cakes so niggas could pull a move on me. Like I said, mind you, I'm Muslim too at the time, so we got Muslim brothers over there, but these Muslim brothers ain't really like I don't know, you feel me? I'ma just say something in me didn't feel right. You feel me? Like, basically, once shit got to the point where he trying to make it a situation, and like I was trying to blow that shit off. Like when we first talked about it, I kind of like was like, yeah, I gotta buy, like I gotta go to my bunk area or something like that, whatever. So it all got to the point where one day his cousin that was the working man called me over. He called me over, and when he called me over, we walked like John to the bathroom, and like he was like, yeah, yo, did you do such and such to my cousin? And I remember like the way he was saying it, it was like he was assisting. Like I did do it just to confess to it and take the consequences, and that's how he was saying it. In my mind, I'm like, nah, bro, like you feel me? Nah, that ain't what it is. So, and now at this time, one of my Muslim brothers, shout out to him, Buddha, man, yo grew up together. We went to high school together. This nigga Buddha like 6'6", like 260, 270. Big ass nigga. And we was locked up at the time, so I know he was like 280. You feel me? And I know him by himself, we would have got with some shit. But cause he was Muslim too, and me and him slept right next to each other. He was willing to rock out for me. I remember he asked me, he was like, "Yo, Mally, you feel me, man?" Cause he know me by, like I said, when I was in high school, I got different nicknames for different eras, different areas. But Mally has always been my nickname. Just people that know me since I was younger call me that. Like, that's the name I got tattooed on my arm right here. Mally. So, basically, once I peeped that, and I'm seeing where it's going at, I'm thinking like, alright, there's no way to defuse this shit. Niggas is standing on the fact that they thinking I said this. So, what's really happening is, I'm ready to see somebody. But it's not going to be no me just seeing nobody. Because my man, like I said, Buddha, he was rocking out with me. He wasn't letting me, like it wasn't no, bro, you not fighting by us. No. If shit would have got wild, he was going, yeah. And now I'm thinking, just off the fact that if he get in it, I already know, you feel me? And I remember, I don't know if them blood niggas was bluffing. Some of them niggas, I could tell, was about that action. But a lot of them, they was just acting like that because they was in numbers. You feel me? But still was too many of them niggas on the tib. It was like half of the tib was, that's how I felt, bro. I felt like half of the tib was them. You feel me? And then, like I said, his cousin was Jay. So, or at least I thought he was. You feel me? I didn't know, but I wasn't even. I'm like, all right, that's two fractions against, you feel me? Because, like I said, and I'm standing on this too. I'm a local. I'm also Muslim. You feel me? That's two different situations. If you know, you know. But anyway, as far as my gang member affiliations, anywhere I've ever been, especially in jail, but I had to learn this too, and this is another story I'll tell niggas. If you ain't part of my set and you don't know me, I'm not functioning with y'all basically. I'm functioning with Muslims. Because I always felt like in jail, I need to get on my, like I need to get, like, and this ain't saying it's like this and nothing, but if you know this, you know this. As far as Muslims, and saying this is how this go. Whenever you start to forget about your like Allah, He gonna put you in a place where you remember Him the most. And 99% of people remember Him the most incarcerated. It's crazy like that, but that's how it is. Don't get me wrong, you do have people that join for protection, but they get exposed. A lot of them don't want to pray. They ain't praying right like yours said, you feel me? But nah, I live and die this, you feel me? I found out about it locked up. That's another story. I might start telling my stories. But yeah, so I'm on my date in there. It's Muslims brothers. And like I said, the only Muslim brother in there that I knew and felt like was going with me was Buddha. Now, the other brothers, I wasn't too sure, and I didn't even want. I felt like a war was going to get started. Off the break, a war was going to get started, cause I didn't know who Buddha had with him, but I already knew that. Yeah, just he too big. It's going to be. It's like it's. I can't explain it, bro. But this nigga was huge. Like I knew he would have got with a lot of people. I'm like, yeah, I ain't even trying, you feel me? Like, I felt like a war was ready to get started over me. Plus, I felt like I wasn't trying to catch a charge. Like, what I'm in there for ain't stupid. Like, it's petty shit. Like, when I go to court, I'm going home. You feel me? Thank Allah, alhamdulillah. So, I mean, basically, niggas made me feel like it was definitely going to go down. I mean, it wasn't no way to defuse it. It was already up. You feel me? Like I said, the blood, he only did that because he had the numbers. Because I ain't do shit to y'all. He just wanted to fuck with me. Little did he know, he was probably going to get his issue. You feel me? He was definitely going to get his issue. One thing about me, if you put your hands on me, it ain't no, why you hit me? Nah, we going to rock out. But that wasn't how that was going to go. Because I wasn't going to let a nigga hit me first. I just wasn't trying to make my situation worse. Because I knew I was getting out of it. So, yeah. I told Buddha, I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm ready just because I told him what was going on the whole time. Like, he was watching everything. He seen when they called me over. He was on standby out hard the whole time. He was like my Sahaba when we was in there. For those who don't know, Sahaba means best friend in Islam. So we together over there. Yeah, I let him know, like, bro, I'm about to just slide out of here. Because I know if we rock out, it's going to go down. He like, you sure, bro? Like, he just kept saying, you sure? I got you. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm going to just go ahead. So he walked me to the bubble. He even helped me, because I ain't going to lie. I ain't give a fuck what niggas thought. I already knew, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was going to know what it was, but I didn't want it to look a certain way. So I told Joe that, come with me. He carried my mat up there. Plus, he was just like, yo, I'm like, he just wanted to be there with me the whole time. Like, even when I was rolling out, he carried my mat and shit. You feel me? Because he ain't wanted to look crazy, even though I ain't kid no more. Because I already knew what it was going to look how. Regardless, I'm leaving this fucking this tower. That's what it is. North, Center, South Towers. Yeah, so they sent me to 3 South. And yeah, that was that. Your boy checked in. You feel me? But yeah, it definitely wasn't on no, because I was scared of niggas. Nah, because I definitely would have did what I had to do if it came down to it. I definitely been in squabbles, locked up, so, I know it ain't about that. It just, I weighed the options. What if it would have got extra bad and I'd have caught another charge and then would have got stuck? Anything could have happened. I wasn't ready to risk it for something petty like that. And the nigga, the blood, he ended up catching like 5'10". You feel me? To this day, I haven't seen y'all again. Some goofy nigga. I'm saying, 1,000 tattoos on his face, short. Like, I know I would have punished him if we would have got into it. But I knew it wasn't going to be no one-on-one. Like, that was my thing. I already knew I wasn't going to fight him one-on-one. If I would have got a one-on-one with him, yeah. But them blood niggas was not, they wasn't going to have that. That's the only reason why he even tried me, you feel me? But, yeah, I'm home now. He's not. I think he's still in there. He might even be dead because he was a crazy, wild-looking cat. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share this video. If you want more stories, hashtag 100 in the comment section. Make sure you tell a friend and tell that friend and tell a friend. Until the next time, we out.